Hey, welcome back to the channel. On today's episode, I'm going to be going over one of the quickest and easiest ways to customize your car, and that's with license plates. As you can see here, I have a wide assortment of different license plates. I'm going to be going over license plates for classic cars and modern cars, showing you what you can apply to both to make each of those vehicles your own, letting you know the steps and processes on how to get those license plates on your vehicle. I'm going to be basically spelling out the steps and processes as it applies to the state of California. Each state will have its own unique laws and guidelines on how to apply different license plates to their vehicles, so please bear with me as I'm only applying to these rules as they apply to the state of California, since I am well versed in that and have built a lot of classic cars and custom cars in the state of California. You may want to research the laws within your own state as they apply, but overall this is a really fun and interesting program. But as it comes to modern day cars, most modern day cars, we have standard issue plates by the state. And if you stay tuned, I will show you how to get your standardized plate and turn it from something like this into something like this in less than 1 hour. And that applies to any state license plate. Now, if that doesn't deserve a like, please let me know. Remember to like and subscribe down below. I really appreciate it. Now let's continue on with the video. So as you can see, I have up here in chronological order from left to right. California license plates from basically the 1930s to current. You have basically your 1930s plate, your yellow with black lettering all the way up through 1947. I don't have a 1950s plate, but basically it would be the same shape, black background with yellow script all the way up to 1955. Then you would have basically this plate, which would be tagged as 1956, and this would run up to 1962. Using the correct sticker. Then basically from 1963 on, you would have the black plate with yellow letters, and then some point on in the 70s they switched to the blue plate with yellow letters, and then what most of us are familiar with in California, most of your modern plates are basically white background with blue letters. Some of them have the script, or some of them have the raised embossed California letters. The thing is, this is the most common. This has been around for basically the past, since the 80s. It's been around so long that it's pretty much boring. Most people started in the 80s doing vanity plates or customized license plates with their own personalized sequential letters, their own messages, whatever you wanted on there. But also too, that became boring. California recently introduced their own version of the black and yellow plate currently for the past few years, and they call that the legacy plate. The only issue with that is there is a fee to request that plate, and there is a wait period for that. You could get that plate in a non-sequential or non-customized, basically a generic sequence, or you can request that with a custom script of your own. Again, that requires a form from the DMV. I will put the link in the description below. And it also requires a registration fee for that. And then a renewal fee every year too. Or if you have a classic vehicle, and unfortunately your classic vehicle doesn't have the correct year license plate, honestly, there's nothing more ugly than running a classic vehicle with a modern plate, a plain white plate. So one of the options California has is what's known as the YOM law, which is YOM for year of manufacture. And with the YOM law, you can't run the blue plates, but you can run a 63 plate, you can run the 56 plate with the correct year sticker on it. You can run the 55 plate, which I don't have an example of currently, with the correct year metal tag, or you can run the 47 plate also too with the correct year metal plate. Again, the only issue with that is you would have to then purchase the correct year plate, and then the corresponding for 56 plate, corresponding correct year sticker, for 55 and 47 plates, the correct year metal tag, and at that point it does become costly, because you would then be investing in the plate. 63 plates currently, you see them on eBay anywhere from $100 to $200. 56 plates on eBay, you'll see them run basically anywhere from 100 to maybe 250, 300 a set. The 47 and 55 plates for clean sets, you see them anywhere from 250 to maybe 400 for a clean set. The tags, for a pair of tags, the metal tags for these, you'll see them for about 100 to 200 for a pair. Clean stickers, non-reproduction, you'll see them 100 to 200. Reproductions, you'll see maybe as low as $30, $40, $50. So you'll see that basically that does add up. In addition to that, you would have to file the correct paperwork with DMV. I will provide a link of the paperwork required with the California DMV in the description below. You would have to provide them a Xerox copy or bring in the plates with you to the DMV to see if they would accept the plates. Usually what they do is they look at the plate to see if it's clean, legible, not damaged, not torn, and that you actually have two plates. If two plates are required, there's certain years before 1947 that only one plate is required. So that's the gist of getting classic plates on older vehicles. And in my opinion, older classic vehicles do look best with color correct and period correct plates, as opposed to running them with something modern. So what I mentioned earlier in the program is I visited 5150 Wraps, which provides a great alternative to getting that classic look on your classic car, which before was a costly and lengthy process. And also too, for anybody who doesn't have a classic car, just modern everyday car, and you're tired of that white plate with just basically white with boring blue letters, they provide an alternative for that. And basically you could go down there with your white plates, and within as little as an hour you could come out with one of these classic looks. Unfortunately, they cannot do the larger 55 and 47 plates, but they can duplicate this 56 look. They can duplicate the 63 look, which is the same thing as the current legacy plate look. They can duplicate this 70s look as well. Also too, I have an example here, they can do custom stuff like this carbon fiber plate. Up here I'm showing a closer example of what this looks like. Pretty much anything in the current plate size that you have and letter configuration, they can provide whatever your imagination comes up with. And like I said, pretty much in as little as an hour you're in and out with something new. No DMV lines, no DMV costs, no renewal fees, and they'll take care of you. I have a quick video of my visit there. It shows you everything they have to offer. Let's check it out. I'm sure you're gonna like it. lot of capabilities. I've used them multiple times for license plate wraps and conversions. If you have boring stock white plates and you have a classic vehicle and you want to do any of these 3 variations right here, they're the place to go to. They'll have you in and out within an hour, no fuss, no muss, and they pay great attention to detail. If you have a modern car, again, you have boring white plates like this, you want to do carbon fiber style plates with basically any color letters you choose. You want chameleon letters, you want different variations. I mean, both these here are carbon fiber. I did yellow on this one, I did red with reflective white on that one. Pretty much your imagination is your only limit. Or if you just want to do the legacy style black plates, which a DMV offers currently, and not have to wait for DMV's long wait times for shipping and pay the DMV costs and registration fees, then this is the place to go to. You won't have to pay DMV costs, you won't have to wait long DMV wait times. Basically you're in and out in an hour. They're local. If you're here in California, they're in Los Angeles. They also work with people who are out of state. They'll allow you to ship them their plates for out of state customers if you want to change the color of your out of state plates, and they'll ship them back to you. Like I said, they're a great shop. I've dealt with them multiple times. I basically run their plates on a couple of my cars. I'll show you my W211 that's here in the shop with us right now. I've had the plates on the car for about 5 months now. I drive it regularly, it gets washed regularly. The plates look just as good as they were the day that they did them for me. So it's basically go around, see the W211, check out those plates and come back. That pretty much wraps up this episode. I want to thank all our supporters. I want to thank all of our viewers. Continue viewing. We're going to have plenty of good content coming up. We have a C10 build coming up. We're going to be doing more work on this W211 that I just showed you guys. We got some carbon fiber parts that we're going to be putting on it. And then we're going to be updating some of the badging and possibly doing a coilover airbag setup on it. I want to thank 5150 Wraps, who allowed me to film in their shop, and then also providing a good product that I can recommend to you guys. Again, if you guys haven't liked and subscribed, please do so. It helps us out and helps us be able to put new content out for you guys. Thanks again. Peace. Just a reminder, stay tuned for some cool content. I told you.